Hello everybody and welcome to episode 49 of the Artifact Sect. I'm Icon and today's a good chance for us to see our Shendao cultivator to finally break through to the next level of mental happiness? I don't know. The thing is, we are already halfway through with the mind fasting process. And mind fasting doesn't decrease the distress per se, so I think there's nothing that could stop him here from breaking through there. So another thing that I have put up, Miyushi is now on a 24/7 breathing regime, and we will now find out if the vicinity of wicked fluxes in his breathing array will do something for the acquisition of filth essence. If not, well, what can I do? We'll have to eat those thingies then. For now, it doesn't look too good. But the next one will be devoured. I want to see how many of the filth essences I can acquire in one gulp. And, well, quite sad that it doesn't seem to work for now. The only thing it does seem to do is to increase the frequency fire essences pop up. Well, okay, we're going to devour that thing now and see what it'll do for us. So 3 filth essences for one of them wicked fluxes. That's not really a good ratio, I gotta say, but what can I do? It's the best we got. Alright, requires adventure. Okay. And the mysterious cavern has formed. So, hi, Water Dragon. So here's the big boss fight. We're going to delay it, of course, as long as we can by raising the auspiciousness of this place as good as we can. So the first step to do so is this thing needs to be floored. And we also need to accept that no more lotus can be planted here. I wonder how this will play out now. If there's still physically a field drawn on these, but it's not allowed to be there. I think it doesn't influence the remaining field though, or does it? Well, so the whole idea of what I'm doing here is quite simple. We're going to create a environment which is in balance with Feng Shui as good as possible. So we're going to start out with, let's see, I think I'm going to take a jade environment. Jade is always easy to come by and easy to combine as well, so I surely don't mind. So there goes door, and we're going to, since this place is now emitting fire and water and earth and water energy, metal spirit, metal, not what are they called again? Give me a sec, I need to check out the term. Feng Shui buildings are metal. Feng Shui buildings should be pretty happy in there. So we're going to head over and begin creating a dark steel well, for example. That's pretty much in harmony with things here. And a dark steel water bad. And then let's see how harmonious this place already grows all on its own. So I think somebody just killed himself. You dude. Move. Move away now. Behave. You're in the way of a very important construction job. And now he did it again. This dude is seriously pissing me off. So... move. Oh, he can't move because he's behind the dragon's cave, of course. You know, this game has serious issues when it comes down to things like that. So we'll have to do this wall bit by bit. Oh, seriously, are you kidding me, dude? So we're going to have to demolish this floorboard here. That's the way we're going to do this. This way, we're going to make sure that they're not going to stand on a adjacent tile anymore. How friggin' comical can you guys be? Alright, so... now, bit by bit, just one piece of wall after another, just to make sure you're not able to lock themselves in once again. Here we go. Foolproof. So this room is now auspicious. It's not very auspicious, but I am not willing to wrench my mind accordingly to get that done. Alright, so I got an earth elemental dude, and let's see. Lady Zhangzhong is allowed to go over there and search for more wicked flux, because we're just now going to feed that stuff to my body cultivator. Yum. One thing that I wanted to try out was whether if the upgrading of these wicked fluxes does make any difference. As in, if I give that stuff some spectral refinings first, it yields more essences. Could be, could be. You never know. Alright, I vaguely remember that these Gauls, they had a pretty cool... yeah, pure life essence, exactly. Pure life essence is not that common. Intrinsic life essence, alright. Now, with that out of the way, we can now check out new techniques. But for now, there's one thing that I want to do before I head over to anything else. I want to get that ancestral throwback on the Heavenly Shield Leg technique, because it's a massive upgrade for your fighting power, if you do so. Ancestral throwbacks are the most important upgrades there, and it's pretty vital to have that on every single body part. Okay, what do we have here? Nothing you want on defensive stuff. Alright. Unearthing artifacts. Not interested in that, thank you. Pretty unlucky so far. So from now on, there's a death clock on this sect. Whether... okay, distress 1. I was for a moment really worried when I saw Good Tempered, as if something really bad was happening. What I wanted to say was, from this point on, the water dragon will attack the sect at some time in the future. Building a very auspicious environment delays it further. Right now it's only auspicious, but Oh, I seriously would need to go deeper into or deepen even my knowledge about Feng Shui to make it better. I just hope that I'll get the job done before it's I'll get my body cultivator ready before it's too late. So yeah, so Zhong is actually exactly a good candidate. Why did I actually think that fire people are good? It seems as if wood and earth people are really good at this at this place. Okay, learned something new today. Right. I mean, more ranks in Tempered Bone are never bad. It just increases the overall power, but bam, here we go, from 19k to almost 30k. That's the difference. Alright, here we go, 30k. So, let's compare. I got the Stark Root Lex, which is way more powerful, but also way more upgraded than the other technique. And what was the third one that I was using here? Dark Turtle Shell. Let's see. I was missing external deformities. Oh yeah, and these were lacking filth essences. So, let's see. Remold of 6 directions. Use. Well, I don't think that I want to do this at that point. So we're just going to do for a single remold and see what it does. I don't know if the 6-point remold would be better. Feel free to tell me if you know, because I don't know. If it's better to do the 6 times remold if you are low on a certain resource or not. I really got no clue. It sounds as if it would make things more efficient, but at the same time, it could be quite the opposite the case, because it also says that the efficiency or the characteristic of the essence gets diminished. So, if I'm looking for a particular upgrade that's only spawnable by a certain essence or positively influenced, it might be even bad to use that. I'm really confused about that one. Iron Hill Spiritualist. Considering how unlucky that dude always was, I think that's a pretty okay title. Although I should say Dudette. A merchant is in town. Let's see. But now I'm really curious about that. Okay. So, origin wood with high price. Phoenix elixir. Oh yeah. Artificial subspirit gain. Very valuable. Another wicked flux. I'll see if I can afford that. I mean, right now I'm running my sect on a very low money generating efficiency. I mean, I got a lot of Eureka pills, but they are... Oh, elixir items are worthless, so... Nothing is gonna happen with that one. Black dragon scales, or black scales, they're quite valuable, actually. So, well... Here's a little bit of loot here. Don't mind getting rid of that. Ugh. Let's use the shortcuts here. It's way better like that. So, the blue stuff I want to keep. Well, 1.5 grand at least. Not bad. Definitely not gonna sell any of that food of the sect. That feels irresponsible. But all the fabrics here, they can't go. Do actually acquire quite some penny here. Sheet music. There we go. I've heard that you can acquire insanely good prices for these items if you artificially upgrade them via spectre refining, but I actually didn't feel like doing that yet. Because, you know, I don't know if I have enough Angish soul gems already to do such shenanigans. So we need around 7 grand more, a little bit less than that. So let's take 6,980. I mean, I meant 7,920. No, that's not enough. 30. Okay, I hate that. I hate that part of the game. I really don't know why the heck we're not allowed to just do it a little bit more comfortably. Anywho, I wanted to upgrade that stuff at least once to find out if it yields more essence that way. Yay. Alright. So acquiring that stuff ain't that much of an issue anymore. That's good. Oh, I did I did of course take one thing not into the equation, and that's the fact that you can't devour things that are tier 12 yet. Well, I think I just tricked myself. So, external deformity. No. Dang. But, well, triple steel bone. Do we want to take that? Actually not. I'm not at the point where I'm willing to take low tier things like that. So, way there. How many ranks of the external deformity do we need? 4. So, okay. Might as well keep remolding for the moment. Another rank of that won't hurt for sure. So, sharpened bone is a no-no. Demonic pattern isn't interesting either, sadly. So, well, I'm starting to consider, yeah, let's do this. Since I'm using this as a defensive technique anyways, I don't think it's a wise choice to stay out of that. Alright, so there's a primordial spirit thingy in town. Cool. Long-lived destruction. Ha. Let's see what I can do against that. First, let's see if I finally got the external deformity upgrade. No, I didn't. So, even with the according essence, it's not that easy to get that done. So let's see how long-lived the destruction actually is. Not too much. I knew that it would be an easy one. I really need to finally start to get all these artifacts into my possession. We can at least sell them, you know. We can at least sell them. So, Earthly Pill, what's that? Primeval Chi Boost, okay. And by the way, dude, can you actually eat that? Yes, he can, and... What the heck? Did you see that? There was an insane amount of essences just coming out of that thing. I find it quite sad that I can't get a proper readout out of that Destiny Life essence. Alright. So it seems as if eating a relic was a better choice than I thought. So, well, maybe Mr. Yushi should try and nibble on a couple of other artifacts lying around there. I mean, I think it will be, again, the boring old cultivator essence there. Yeah, immortal essence. This didn't even yield anything. That's immortal essence, yeah. Boring old immortal essence. So, where's that filth essence? Here it goes. Well, curious stranger. Little do I care about curious strangers these days anymore. Alright. Gimme, gimme! Come on! Wow. I don't know if I'm just unlucky or if it's just hard to get. Ah, here goes. Well, it is a purple one, so... Well, drastical increase of secret body endurance. That sounds pretty sick, though. But also also a reduction of accuracies. So that's bad. But at the same time, you know, you need, so you do. But I don't think it's going to be that terrible. Immortal Destiny Fair, I don't care. So, my dude. What up? 80% of the time I've already passed. Well, today I don't go forward that quickly, but that's okay. So let's keep using those remaining essences. I mean, the income of Wicked Flux is absolutely stable, so we don't need to worry in any way about that. Alright, now I ran out of steel bones. Sharpened bone ain't interesting whatsoever, so, well. Illuminated dark steel bar. So, did you know, I want a big warehouse! Oh, he can't eat that. Okay. These illuminated items, they are among the craziest of crazy in this game. When you have these talking items in your warehouse, and you're wondering if you're tripping or if it's really awakened. So that's also not interesting. Jeez, it's a really ungrateful use for that essence. Not gonna lie. Ugh. I need 4 ranks of that. Okay, that's gonna be a rough road. Good thing that I'll get a steady surplus of new essences here. Because we're gonna need plenty. And I think I'll have to stay doing that for a while. I need to keep doing that for a while, I mean. Because there's only 1 rank of that so far, and I'm burning through that essence non-stop. And I'm quite surprised how little how few successes there are in between. So I think I'm going to go for the 6-point remold at least once and try it by myself, you know, because it's the easiest way to do it. Look, sadly I don't have enough essences anymore, but well, we're gonna get there. Let's see if there's something I can do here. So, Wraith Breath. Now that's something I can acquire. Or not acquire, I can bring up. So, let's do the same thing here. I mean, it's not as if I had any shortage of Wraith Breath, But maybe, only maybe, thank you, I can do some experimentation whether or not it works as if like I want to. And while I'm forging the muscles here, I can acquire enough essences for those accursed ribs. At least that's the plan. Because I don't know, I'd like to maximize my defensive skills first, but I don't know if that's the proper way to do it. I'll take some piece of advice gladly if anybody has some. Yaogai cultivators. Well, poor guys. Yao guys. Okay. Poor Yao Guy 1, poor Yao Guy 2. Getting clapped now. So the attack power of him is at 27k. Well, ooh. Yeah, it's pretty much the amount of damage he does on their cheek wall with one blow. Which results in insta-hits sometimes, or insta-kills sometimes when people are not that resilient. Quite scary, gotta say. So, seems as if my game has that bug again. Let's see if it stops once the bodies are moved. Alright, got a lot of food out of that. So the other day I thought it was my keyboard freaking out, but that's actually not. Alright, I'll have to fix that little bug. Nothing a little reload couldn't fix, as usual. Alright, let's see what that remold here did, and if it will yield what I want to have. So, secret body power ain't interesting at all. Blessed flesh. So, blessed flesh is something that I want to have. Because it increases the defense success rate, and it's pretty much an obvious trade-off of my technique that I'll have a really, really low accuracy here in general. So that's it. No purple one. So I'll only get a guaranteed blue one out of that. Well, I don't know. Let's do that at least twice to get a more decisive impression about that. But I'm not a big fan yet. Alright. Let's see. Inactivating flesh, sadly. Not interesting at all. Neither is water blessing. So, well... Ah, no, I mistook that. It's the 8 acupoint remold. Ah, okay. So let's try that one. And what about the other folks in here? What are you doing? So, Nyan, go and grab yourself some firecrackers. One day we're going to need that. Zhong is on his breakthrough adventure journey. And Shodong is adventuring around. Problem is that Zhong hasn't gathered a single core yet. It is as Wicked Flux. It is as if the game's like, this place is totally in attunement with you. You're just doodling around and not doing anything. So, oh yeah, we're seeing the breakthrough through the next stage. So I'll get to read my next chapter in the Shendao cultivation. Yay! Alright. That's gonna be really exciting, because once they've broken through to that point, they are ready to fully awaken to their maximum potential. For Shendao cultivators, this is basically like the golden core breakthrough. After that one's done, under these basically it is as if the mental state bubble there is, well, how to compare it. If you hit mental state 300 before fully awakening your Shendao cultivator, where he can raise up his heavenly realm and all, if you do that, it's going to be like a tier 1 golden core, like a max tier, and he can build the most and do the most out of his potential. So that's why I'm going through all this. It's seriously not too much fun. Okay, so let's see if that solves my issue with those rare essences. So inactivating flesh was a no-no. We're looking for senseless skin. Yeah, there goes. Invisible flesh. Increases defense success rate moderately. Yeah, I'll take that. Boom. From around 50, a little bit beneath 50 to 71. Alright, I think this 8-point remold is way to go. I think this is how I'm going to get those external deformities also on a much more reliable basis. Alright, so that's been today's episode. I thank you guys so much for watching. I enjoy this series a lot, and it's only getting better and better. We're now pretty close to the breakthroughs of my golden course into Primordial Spirit, and that's going to be the point where I'm going to finally start to tinker around with sub-spirit crafting. I never did that in its full extent, and I can't wait to fully unleash the power of my cultivators. And also, we're going to see what I can do with these, about these advanced secret bodies here, because I think I'm slowly getting the hang of it. Alright, so comments go down below, thumbs up if you enjoyed, and leave me a subscription if you haven't done so already. There is daily content coming up here. All you need to do is turn on the notification bell, and you'll stay in touch with everything I'll release. See you guys soon. Have a good day.